A Disneyland park guest was arrested on Sunday after removing all of their clothes and parading around It's a Small World. And yes, sadly, we have all the footage. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and The Simpsons have called it yet again.
I am the Lizard Queen!
Recreating one of my favorite episodes where Lisa drinks the water at Duff Gardens, removes all her stuff, parades around the park. Well, it happened in real life. Over at Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California, a guest was arrested on the It's a Small World ride. It was escorted off the property by local authorities. Incident happened on Sunday afternoon during the busy Thanksgiving holiday. Disneyland Resort representative told Deadline that the guest got off the ride while it was in motion and the attraction was stopped when park operators were made aware of the situation. After the guest was detained, the person was removed from the property altogether and being booked by the Anaheim Police Department. It's a Small World was shut down for about an hour as park operators inspected the attraction. No guests were harmed physically during the incident, and the ride resumed operations at 3 p.m. Video of the incident went viral all over social media last night, clips being shared. And yeah, we have that clip right here. But yes, clearly, this is always interesting about Disneyland. When something crazy goes on, they aren't allowed to just like turn off everyone's cameras. They try their best to just keep it cool. There's a protocol in place. But Disney doesn't want any of this, I'm sure, out there. And here it is. So they haven't dressed up very nicely for the holidays. If I do like It's a Small World. Yes, the song's annoying, but it's a nice break from the park. Kids always love it. It's a nice throwback to the old school style of Disneyland. And during the holidays, it's even nicer with all the Christmas decorations. But here's where it started. So that the park, people are enjoying the ride. And then here is the individual that we're going to be looking at closely. Now, look, I think it's safe to say this person clearly has some sort of mental issue going on for this to have happened. This is going to get weirder and weirder. And yes, I've edited it all so we don't see his small world. But here now, the shirt's off as he's parading around the park. And then there are his clothes. Clothes just get removed fully at a certain point. His sneakers, everything kicked off as he then parades over here to this area. And you can hear some of the guests getting upset. Please stop. Stop. He's like, okay, I'm just going to take a nice mansion bath here. I mean, this is weird, man. This is scary, too. You got kids going to the park. And why do you have to be clothesless? And, like, potentially wrecking all of these. Look at this. He's really holding on to stuff too tight.
Sit down! Oh, my God.
Stepping on stuff.
Oh, God. He's going to break all the stuff. I don't think so.
Yeah, and look, he just keeps parading, looking around the sets, kind of like, oh, cool, what's back here? But clearly something is unchecked here. Something's gone off. This guy's lost it. The park goers, they're clearly trying to just, deal with it. Everyone's filming it. There's millions of angles of this. And then he does some sort of downward dog.
Oh my God, he's gonna fall, dude.
Yeah, and he starts doing like push-ups or something. It's all quite strange. It's all quite strange. Hold on, make sure I'm playing the proper clips. That one we already have shown you. Here's sort of a close-up of that one as well. Here's the individual. And then here's a closer up angle as he's attempting to break stuff. And you can just see how, because look, this stuff's definitely delicate. This person's a little closer up as the boat was passing. Just creepy in his boxers. And then look at him grabbing all the stuff as he's walking around. It's troubling, man. Super troubling. And why'd you have to do it in your boxers? I don't get it. All right, now, hold on. I have one more clip I'm going to play for you here. I had to edit this down, but I have it. Sorry, it was in the wrong. This part's where things get more disturbing, so get ready. So the park is then outside of the park, of the ride, sorry, is what I was trying to say. Outside of the ride, he then somehow gets into the tunnel. You can see a Disneyland park person there, and yes, I had to blur out because he's not wearing anything. He's in his full birthday suit. parading around and sunbathing. And there's a lot of kids around, mind you. So this is really not okay at all. It's super effed up. And I don't know what he's thinking.
Oh my god.
Not thinking very well. As the attendant attempts to get him just to come out. And yeah, it's troubling because he's just standing there, everything out, with kids around, waiting for the park. They're like all locked out of the ride. That's what's so scary about this, as he's just, you know, walking around twigging berries out. So look, important to note that he didn't get away with it. But this is also troubling in a way, as you'll see. So here's outside the ride. That's the park right here. So you can tell they finally got him and they're exiting him off the side. Clearly probably to some back exit, but he's still not wearing anything. They've tried to put something small on. You think they would have gotten like a better proper blanket to wrap him up in as they're transporting him past these families, but no, Disney didn't do that. Disney didn't do that. And upon, you know, granted, they kept their calm, and I like this employee who's about to step up sees a kid and is attempting to block, I think, the view from the kid and the camera. But you'll see here, I had to blur it because there it is. It's hanging out still as he's being held out like this. You know, he's being pulled out face down. It's still out in the wind, man. I don't know why they didn't figure out a proper way to, while they had him restrained, wrap him up. The blanket's coming off. It's not in the bottom. It's troubling. This guy's bits are still parading down as they're, you know, as families are just sitting there, and you can see kids are around this area of the park. There's one kid right here. They're trying their best to sort of not make a scene and do it, but I imagine, I mean, are they liable for that? Like, it's not, they didn't tell the guy to do it. They tried their best to get the guy out without, you know, harming. Who knows what he would have done to somebody else or harmed something. So do you blame Disney for this? Obviously the guy is unhinged. Obviously the guy is not fully there and needs to be checked out. But yeah, super messed up, super not okay. And overall, yikes. Big yikes. Not on him, but just in general. Are you surprised by this? What do you think? Over the holiday break, what a way to go see It's a Small World. And then there's a lot of footage of people waiting in the ride for like an hour. I guess it was about half hour, 40 minutes where they're stuck. Thankfully, it does seem like they turned the music off. Can you imagine? Talk about torture. Being stuck there, not moving, in the boat, in the ride, hearing that music over and over again would really, I think, make people lose it. There is some footage of them being removed and exited from the vehicles, the boats rather, without the song playing at least. But there you go. Nice to know, though, at least that he has been arrested. Good. Put him away. This isn't okay with me, obviously, at all. This is awful. How much should he be punished? And should Disneyland also be responsible? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Also, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving break. I just went offline for a while, spent time with my family, doing nothing with them. It was so nice. Hope you guys had a nice break, or at least a day if you did. We're back to work. We got lots more for you. So tell us what you want to see down below. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more pop culture news and craziness here on Popcorn Planet.